Hello you wonderful people! Today I have a review of the Qor High Chroma Set. As you have seen probably, I had last week the review of the Earth Color set and I bought both of the sets together but wanted to review them separately as they have so different colors, it's crazy. This set also came in this metal tin with the wells in the lid where you can mix colors if you want. It had a booklet with all the colors of the Qor watercolor sets, and this review is not sponsored and I'm not affiliated with Qor, so just so you know, I also paid this myself. The box or the tin feels very nicely. It's a little bit rough from the outside, but very nice and smooth from the inside. Here you can see the little tubes. The colors in the set are quinacridone gold, which I'm pouring right into the pan right now. Transparent pyrrole orange, quinacridone magenta, cobalt teal, dioxide purple, and green gold. As you can see, some of the colors are a little bit more liquid than the others, which were in paste. Especially the cobalt teal was very firm when it came out of the tube, but I have experienced that with other cobalt teals as well. Just so you know, the consistency is not the same in every color. It probably depends on the pigments and the binders, but well, that's how it is. The green gold was very liquid. After putting together the palette and putting all of these juicy wonderful paints in the pans, I've made a swatch sheet. As you can see, there above are the earth colors. The High Chroma Set is a set of more colorful, more vibrant colors, which remind me of spring a lot. You have some kind of a primary triad there with the quin gold, the cobalt teal and the quin magenta. It works as a primary set if you wanted to make one of that, but you will see that when I do the mixing chart for the set, as I made it for the last one. So this palette is actually pretty nice. What I experienced with that while painting, that the paints flow very nicely. They are mostly transparent. Some of them, as you know, depending on the pigments, are not transparent. As the cobalt teal, it's not a transparent color from my experience. It's also very granulating, and it's the only granulating color in this set. So the others are very nice and smooth. They flow beautifully. This is what I had used. This property of these paints is what I have used in the painting, which you can see later in this video. If you have seen some of my reviews, in the beginning I show the paints, the tubes, talk about them, and in the end I use this set that I'm reviewing to paint a full painting or picture, so you can see them in action. I have put those paints, the Qor paints, in this little tin palette where there's place for some others. It's in gold, and I have used one of the Dante stickers that I was gifted by a friend. I will link her channel down below because she uploaded the video where she is painting Dante. This is my dog, by the way. So here's the mixing chart. I have sped up this part a little bit so you can see all the wonderful mixes from the set. What I experience is that it's pretty difficult to have a nice dark neutral color that is not brown with the set, because mixing with the teal and purple and magenta as well as the quin gold, you won't be able to get a nice dark color as I experience, but you can get sort of a purplish brown using the Diaxon purple and green gold, as well as the Diaxon purple and quin gold. Both are wonderful neutral colors, and I've used them a lot in the painting that is to come. As I've mentioned in the last video, I think I did, the Qor paints aren't the cheapest one, but if you like them, that's fine. They perform just as other artist quality paints do. They claim that they have nice clear colors, they do, but that is honestly what I expect from a watercolor paints in this price range. So here you can see the overview. The scan will be uploaded to my Ko-fi page if you want to check it out. The link is down below in the description box, and there's also this primary triangle. When I thought about the concept, what to paint for the review, I wanted to paint an animal, as I often do, and I wanted to be it autumn themed, as I don't feel like autumn is over quite yet. I miss having these wonderful colors and crisp cold air. As you can see, I always bring myself some little toys or leaves to play around. So, but the painting that I made was one for the winter season. So I painted something that is more of a winter or Christmas theme. So I thought about polar bears that I wanted to paint when researching for the reference photos of polar bears. I have seen so many where the polar bears were walking through piles of trash and garbage. This was so sad to see that I decided to paint a Christmas theme of the polar bear family in a pile of trash. I know that it's a difficult topic to talk about, but it's also a topic that needs a ton of attention, and I think just because it's Christmas, we shouldn't forget that there's an urgency. We all know And it's a fact that the climate is changing for the worse, that there's a crisis, and that we all should do our part to help the environment regenerate, and that means use less plastic as well as wood, because we need trees to produce oxygen, to produce air, so we can be able or can be able to breathe in the decades to come. So we also should look out for the more vulnerable amongst the animals, and it's basically all of the animals, because the humans are the ones that transform their environment and do not adjust their way of living, which harms the planet, which harms other animals, which harms just everything. So this is my Christmas painting, and this was the mood that I was in when I painted this. I just wanted to mention that because you may know that animals and environment are very important to me, and I have many videos and collabs about where I talk about these topics. I will try to scan in this painting, edit it a little bit, and then I'll put it up on Redbubble so you can print, and I will print Christmas cards using this painting, and this will probably be my Christmas card for this year to send out to friends and family. I know it's a weird one, I know it can be problematic, and I know some people are opposed and do not believe in the cause and do not believe that the changes are harmful to everyone, but I truly believe that they are, and I see a problem within that. So that's it. Well, that's why I choose this topic, this painting. I actually used 6 or 7 different reference photos for this bear. These brownish neutrals that I was able to mix with the set look wonderfully dirty in this one. I know I could have been able, and I could have painted something wonderful and cheery and beautiful, but it's not what I wanted, and it's not what I felt like, and I'm sorry if this brings you down, but I think the negative things are also sometimes important, especially if it forces you to change, like not you as a person, but me or people to change. And this is something that is important to me, it's important to many people, and I hope that we can do something for our environment. So, talking about the set, you know these paints are wonderful, I've said it in my last review. Here you can see a close-up and the consistency of every single pan. I hope you have a wonderful day still, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.